something to do with it, but good shows are everlasting.
That's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity. What is inspiring you? And as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but we're just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too. It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll get in touch then. Yeah.
Thrilled to have you here as one of our honorees, our alumni. So nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Let's get started. I effing won. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has set 2 new unscripted series at Netflix. The first will celebrate the joy of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and friendship, per the official description. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pause for a second and insert the interview that Meghan did with Variety last year. Was it last year or early this year? I think it was last year, when the Variety reporter was interviewing Meghan, and Meghan was like, "Oh, I have a lot coming up." That reminds me what she said in the interview. So here's the interview.
Feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but we're just really proud of what we're creating.
Okay, so let's continue. Let's go into that, and then I'll go back out to see what some of the squad are saying, because I bookmark the squad tweet, and she retweeted that. Okay, the first will celebrate the joy of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and friendship, per the official description. The second will be shot at the US Open Polo Championship. Okay, so these are the deals she was making in the background.
For me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
Okay, Meghan Markle set lifestyle series and polo championship series at Netflix. So let's look at the article and see what it is all about. Okay, so there's that. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has set 2 new unscripted series at Netflix via her and Prince Harry's Archwell Productions banner, which is under an overall deal at the streamer. Though titles and release dates are yet to be announced, both projects are currently in early... Oops, things are moving. Where is it? Did it move? Where was that? Deal, streamer, currently in early production. Okay, the first series will be curated by the Duchess, aka Meghan Markle, and will, quote, celebrate the joy of cooking, gardening, entertaining, and friendship, per an official description. Lee Harrington, Selena Plus chef, serves as showrunner, while Michael Steed, quote, my next guest needs no introduction. Okay, Anthony Bourdain, part unknown, serve as director. If you've been listening to some of my videos, many times I've mentioned Anthony Bourdain because he was a travel person talking about food and all of that. And one of the instances that I mentioned Anthony Bourdain is what's happening in the Middle East. And one of his series is I think he went to Syria and he ate with the people and all of that. So when I see the culture and life that was being lost, that's still being lost in the Middle East, it reminded me of Anthony Bourdain. He was able to capture the lifestyle in that area when everything was at peace. But many of them have disappeared because so many people have died. Okay, so let's continue. That's how I mention him, okay, in some of my podcasts. Okay, but unknown, serve as director. Sony Pictures Television Intellectual Property Corporation produces the series with executive producers including Meghan, Harrington, Archwell's channel, was it Pisnik, and IPC Aaron Sedman and Eli Holtzman. The second primary shot at the US Open Polo Championship in Wellington, Florida, quote, will provide viewers unprecedented access to the world of professional polo, known primarily, I have to highlight it, things are shifting. let's pause this because I don't want YouTube to block me because this is playing. Okay, will provide viewers unprecedented access to the world of professional polo, known primarily for its aesthetic and social scene. The series will pull the curtain back on the grit and passion of the sport, capturing players and all it takes to compete at the highest level. Wow. Milos Balak, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, welcome to Wexman, serve as showrunner and executive producers alongside Meghan, Prince Harry, Sicknick, and Sampling and Boardwalk Pictures, Andrew Fried, Serena Roma, and Dane Lilligard. Archwell has previously produced 3 series for Netflix, the docu-series Harry and Meghan, most notably, as well as Heart of Invictus and Live to Lead. The Live to Lead, was it on Netflix or was it that Sony? Okay, this may not be on. Okay, let me see. It was on Netflix. Okay, why was I thinking? I was thinking of the Oprah one that he did with Oprah. Live to Lead is a 2022 American documentary series set for streaming on Netflix. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, where was I? Okay, so that was on Netflix. Sorry about that. That's why I had to look. Why did I think? I was thinking of the mental part that he did with Oprah. Anyway, forget what I was saying, and you see where it was. I look it up. Okay, Deadline was first to report the news. Apparently, I think there was more, but I didn't see it at the time. Okay, so let's get back to the original recording. Okay, so that is it. I'll leave the link in the description. You guys could read it because I interrupt in between. All right, so let's read some of the comments and then I'll go back to the Sussex Squad tweet. Okay, I'm beautiful. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't want to read that part. Let's pause. This one is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Meghan is doing what she likes and I'm looking forward to the cooking show on Netflix. Okay, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. There'll be a screenshot.
That's right.
Let's start with this. Well, here's the ingredient panel. What do we need to know?
So really simple. I mean, we're just talking about, we're going to do a nice grilled romaine salad with grilled shrimp on it. So we have Italian seasoning, crushed red chili flakes, honey. You can do any sort of dressing you want, Caesar, whatever else. So we'll start with just marinating the shrimp, which is really easy. Toss your shrimp in there, a little bit of olive oil, do some lemon, put some salt in there.
I'm laughing because Harry is eating well right now. Harry has been eating well. Look at this. Even in their engagement interview, they were grilling chicken or something like that.
It happened a few weeks ago, earlier this month, here at our cottage. Just a standard, typical night for us.
It's a cozy night. It was what we're doing, just roasting chicken and
Roasting
having
chicken, trying to roast chicken.
trying to roast a chicken. And
So Harry, Princess Diana, you did your job. And thank God Harry was able to open his antenna to listen to his senses and do what was right for himself. Okay, because if he was listening to the rest of his family,
Without credit, I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes.
the royal rights or whatever, they were gonna lead him to self-destruction. Okay, so let's continue. Listen.
all of our seasonings here.
How long in advance do you do this?
You can do it an hour in advance, and you definitely want to put it in the fridge, just let it sort of marinate for a bit. But again, you just want to infuse that flavor in there. Really simple.
Before you actually cook the shrimp, what temperature do you like them to be at?
You know, if you keep it in the fridge, I would say let it rest a little bit. You don't want to ever put any cold protein directly on a hot surface. It'll just make the meat tougher.
A little bit of room temperature?
Exactly. So just let it just come down just a little bit so it's not too cold.
Okay. So we're going to pop those on the grill in a
One thing I like to do when I marinate my meat, chicken, sometimes I share them with you. I would take pictures and put on my community board. I'll do it overnight. As a matter of fact, I have a couple of them on my freezer right now. I will do a good amount, season it, and then put it in one of those containers. The one that I'm about to use, I will leave it in the fridge overnight and then the rest in the freezer. When I'm gonna use the one in the freezer, I put it out the day before and to let it defrost. Okay, but let's continue. I'm not a great cook, I'm telling you. I do this for my kids. Me, salt and pepper, I'm good. Okay, but let's continue.
second.
Exactly. So we're gonna pretend like the magic of TV. They've been marinating for a bit, but then the lettuces, and this is what I love. You can grill lettuce, and it has the most amazing
I've
flavor.
never heard of that.
It holds up. Yeah, you can grill radicchio, kale, whatever you want. So what's great is you just want to have it lengthwise, so that it ends up still keeping that base on there. Because ultimately, you can end up holding it like a handheld salad.
Okay.
Right. So we'll take a couple of the pieces out from the middle to create a bit of a boat to put our ingredients in. We'll have that there. They're excited about this.
Very
salad.
happy about grilling lettuce here.
Exactly. Do a little bit of olive oil all around here. Get them ready for the grill. A little bit of salt. And then we can take this with our shrimp over to the grill.
We don't need
Here.
tongs, I guess.
Yeah,
I have
here we
some
go.
tongs just in case. All right.
Just in case.
Are we doing those? Well, let's do the shrimp first.
Yeah,
all right?
exactly. Thank you. So you're gonna let those grill, shrimp cook up so quickly. So
Right.
maybe like a minute or two each side.
Okay.
And at the same time on low heat, you can have your lettuces olive oil side down. Put those on there. They're gonna cook really quickly. But again, because it's a sturdy lettuce, it's not gonna break down. You'll get a nice char mark like this.
Here's what it looks like when you've had them grilled for a little while.
Yeah.
We're going to put these together in a second. You like croutons, so you got some bread on the grill as well.
Exactly. So we're gonna just have our bread there, let it grill up. We're gonna end up pounding that down to its own.
Okay, so the squad, I'm telling you, the squad are good. Uncovered things that happened already. So let's see what some of the comments under it. Let's pause. Okay, love her spirit, hopeful, both special, will be a success. Sam, I love her black, pre-heavy, and this looks like it will also be next level. Okay, so that's that. She is a natural, me too. Wow, they can meet more people they want to meet. An excellent idea. I can't wait. Just enjoy full. There's the thumbs up from HRH to Chef. She was already doing the thing. The thing is that she never withheld her past. She let people know what she's all about. From what I've seen, okay, I wasn't following her before Harry, okay, but from what I've seen, like this video for instance, Meghan, she always talk about food, okay, better than from HRH to cancer stricken. 1 and 2 people get that to be careful how you're laughing at someone else's expense. Whatever, but these people, they refuse to stay in their lane. Every time they popped up on Harry and Meghan's content or whatever, it's always negative. So when they throw the things back at them, all of a sudden there's the defense. Okay, let me not go into that, because the other list that I have, which is down here, okay, these are about the look at this, left behinders. That's what I call it. That will be on our part of Pure Service, so I'm not gonna cover them here. There's a lot going on. The royal rats are telling people things without telling people. Okay, I'm so excited for this series. I can't wait. So Meghan is putting the TIG and full TV effect. You go, girl, with your badass self. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, seated. There's the squad. They all waiting. As I'm editing this video, something that popped up in my mind is that the royal family made her shut down her TIG. She was doing in a very subtle, more, I would not say low key, because she was already popular or whatever, but she was doing it in a way where she could manage that and also get gigs, some parts on TV shows and whatever. But now that she's bringing, I think is another version of TIG, she's bringing back, but she's going full blast with it.
Feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but we're just really proud of what we're creating.
You understand what I mean? Because before it was just a website, she was doing her thing on the side. From my understanding of it, it seems like the TIG was something on the side she was doing, similar to the charitable work and everything else. The TIG was bringing some income, but the royal family made her shut it down. Meanwhile, knowing what we know now, they were trying to sabotage her, make her financially in need of them. Okay, so they made her shut everything that could bring her money, things that she was already doing, and then now she's bringing, it's like I said, a different version of TIG, but similar to it, but on full blast. She's bringing on TV and things like that. So good for her. May God continue to bless her. And let's not forget as well, She went to school for these things.
What did you study at college?
I double majored theater and international relations, and then I went and worked for the U.S. Embassy for a bit. And
Where?
in Argentina, in Buenos Aires.
That's insane.
It's not like it popped out of nowhere. She studied these things, and now she's using her education and this kind of thing, and she's producing, creating. There's the thing here, creating things. All right, so let's get back to the original recording. I can't wait for tips on friendship with Meghan. That should be a short video. Okay, that's your problem, because she tried. Okay, she tried so hard, but they keep on throwing back things at her, make it seem like it's her fault. Look at the history of the institution where she just left. Okay, just look at their past. Nothing that they put their hands on is anything positive. You look into colonialism, you look into Princess Diana, and then now where the hell is Kate? Nobody's seen Kate. Eventually, I don't know, she has to come out someday. Okay, let me see the 5 comment here. Okay, wait for it 2 seconds, and that's it. She's no friend. Well, if you look at the People magazine, when the tabloid, the entire country, all the haters who had the mic were banging and saying all sort of negative things about Meghan, who came out to defend her? Who came out to defend her? Go look at the People magazine. Okay, that even went to court. And she defended them also and said, no, they're not going to come to court to those shenanigans that the royal family and the royal vats in the UK have produced and manufactured to bring into court. She protected her friends, and her friends protected her. All right, so you guys are completely deranged. All of them came and did what they needed to do to defend her when none of the royal family saw. Okay, none of them came out to say somebody need to stop this BS that's going on, but instead they were more than happy to enjoy her pain. Okay, so these are the haters. Okay, so there they are. Oh, let me pause and black some of them. Let's black. I don't have time to respond to them. Okay, so I don't have to see. All right, so there's that. You see, they like to create negativity for their own satisfaction. That's what these people are. All right, okay, so let's go back. There's the squad who originally tweeted the variety thing here. Okay, we all win. So there's that. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. This took me 17 minutes. Next tweet.